That's the team we're gonna see.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. 11 empty. 10. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. 11. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. It's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 2.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Stop. Right 80. Right hot.
Burrow gets it out right quick. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He is down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's calling his own number again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
And the Ravens first down.
They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, here's Jackson. That's much too high into the end zone, incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing again is Lamar. Buying some time right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
180. What is that? 12, 12, 12.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. Tackle made right around the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
11, can. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
11 empty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
11. Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, take.
Here he goes, third and long. Taken in by Chase, left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On one, ready?
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Shot. 11 Thomas.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First
11 MT,
down.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11.
Again, it's Burrow. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
12. Here we go. Right 80. Right hot. 11.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Bateman, the motion man left. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Dad! What? 12. 11. 11 mighty. Dad!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from 37.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Right 80. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On first down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Ravens 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offensive line fast. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Back at beginning of second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here.
No, we changed.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He has room past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. No one's around him. He's got space. There he goes on the right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset even early in the game.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! They're right free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30, 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down, here's Lamar. Lobs this deep down the middle. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Cut! 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
11. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to push one deep down there. That's complete inside the 35. He takes it down to the 33.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11. 12.
First and 10.
Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for two.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
180.
two-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And they beat the defense with the throw and get two following the touchdown.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, Jackson. That one going to go against the D. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Free inside the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, report. Return it.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. Running in the red zone. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Now hit and Jackson loses the ball. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
On the move, headed right. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right, 80, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Down.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
11 Thomas, 11 F, 12, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. Down.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
11. Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Right, up.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Some downfield work in the left. And they get this down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down.
11 MT, hey. Get set. Right, 80. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Down.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
Completed over the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And the pass is caught. Test 2 more onto the score. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bengals get to him and take him down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Working now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Jackson. And they bring him down around the 34. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Second and 1 at the Bengals 34-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 15. First down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Jaden Reed to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Gun. 11. Shot. Right 80. 11. Shot.
First down, Burrow to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's back to throw. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Hey, report. Report.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Lamar now from the gun. Has his man's cut by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
44. Bengals 36. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here. Today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. Plays hot. Hot. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Can.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. Stop.
Burrow gets it out right quick. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. 11. Stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
12, 12, 12, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Back to throw it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
11 Thomas.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could go in underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Bengals 42.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. He set up the screen for Henry. It's a small gain up to the 38. Dax Hill up for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Out of the gun, Henry. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, and they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
They put Flowers in motion right. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They send a receiver in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 10. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Hey, report. Middle.
From the red zone now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
12, big 13, big 13. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Burrow now on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And that 2-point try trims the deficit to 1.
Ravens 51, Bengals 50.
Trim back down to a single-point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Baltimore.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. This one for Lamar. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Now here's Lamar. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they're left with third and goal.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Luke knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of one. Brings up second.
Lamar now from the gun. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with two scores now, it's a two-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11. 11 MT, paint. 11 MT, paint. 11 MT, 11 MT.
First down, Burrow to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of three. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the fourth.
One, ready?
Second and 3 now.
12, 180. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Here we go. 11 MT, 180. 11, 11, 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Big 13.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals down by only 2 in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single The offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we
The
go.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Working now from the gun. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Ravens 58, Bengals 56. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Short pass brought in. Running down the left side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Bengals 56. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Ready? Lights up. Thomas. 11.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
11 MT paint.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson vacates quickly left side, and he's brought down at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready! 13, report! Yo.
3rd and long for him here. side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
God. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup.
11, 11, 11.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan. And a haul in a heck of a souvenir.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
11 high. 180. Place hot. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Nice caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
11, NC, tight. 11, mighty. 11,
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
11, Thomas.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
At the 23-yard line.
Right in. 12. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
What is that? Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Right 80. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here.
11.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow
2.
from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it. That's a layup for a touchdown. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the
180.
two-point conversion.
Plays hot. Hot.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10 now from the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And this one does not go far. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Report.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Design run, Jackson keeping it. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
This one's set up for Lamar. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
My recital, I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. Really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. Don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. Oh, girl and Carol.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Poses.
Here we go, hey.
You take him out, man, and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper, land rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying through the symphony of destruction. Acting like a robot. Its metal frame corrodes. You
I give it all away. You're like my
Trying to get crazy with this thing. Don't you know I'm loco?
Red line. Come on, Here we go. Here we go,
on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan like spam. When I come and slam, damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic,
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. From grace. Something takes a
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.